I want to tell you guys the outfit that I'm wearing. So I am wearing this bracelet that was made by one of you guys, actually, one of my fans. It's called Sacred, which is my clothing line that I'm going to release, inshallah, at the end of this year. It's really wrinkled right now, but I kind of like the look of it. I've been really interested in a lot of linen fabrics recently because of the hot summer days here in Dallas, Texas. So I've been playing a lot with different types of cottons, different linen textures. So this is just a white linen shirt from Zara, and this kimono, really baggy pants that I'm wearing. They're kind of cropped at the bottom, but I think it goes with like a nice flow for the body. And this is from Ihsan Society. And the watch that I'm wearing is from Tourbillon Carrera. It has a blue dial. One of my favorite watches is anything that has a blue dial or a white dial. And the band is silver. All right, this is the gym fit. I'm wearing this old unreleased Sacred like oversized t-shirt in like this beautiful teal color. Underneath I have like a wife beater or a stringer, whatever you call it, and then rocking the Zephyr pants. I put Junaid onto these cargos, and these are literally the best cargos in the game. They sent me 2 of them and I bought the other 4. Look at this GTA looking mother. You look like such a Chad, bro. I want to start recording more vlogs with you guys, so I'm just going to kind of run and gun situation, just carry the camera around with me and just vlog whatever I do throughout the day. Right now, me and Junaid are about to hit a back and bicep workout at the downstairs apartment gym, and then after that we're going to go either today or tomorrow to a grocery run. I want to show you guys the things that I buy because my diet has kind of changed over the past couple of years. Living with my family, and then I moved out a year ago, and I'm actively trying to build more muscle and really trying to pay attention to my physique and the things that I eat. And we pretty much eat the same things every single day. I mean, every single week, yeah? I think this time we're going to try to go to Sam's Club and show you guys what we get and what we buy to become Giga Chads. It was a pretty solid workout. I wasn't expecting it to be too crazy because I haven't really focused. I haven't really been in the gym the past week because I've been overtraining myself, and I'm kind of like in the process of formulating my own plan. But nonetheless, I showed up, I did a little bit of back, a little bit of biceps just to get the blood flowing, and I usually train earlier in the days, and that's usually when I go all out for my workouts. But nonetheless, you have to train every single day. You have to be disciplined. You have to be like on track with all your stuff in order to make progress. All right, it's day 2. Hold up. All right, what's up guys? What is up guys? I did not sleep that well last night anyway, but I'm going to the grocery shop right now to buy all this week's groceries, and I'm going to show you guys what I got. But first things first, I need to pick my son up from university. I'm gonna give you liberty to film for 5 minutes. Actually, no, not 5 minutes, that's like half the video. I'll give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes is good, right? 2 minutes.
I don't have 2 minutes.
If you behave and you're a good Junie Poo, then I'll give you another 2 more minutes. Alright, baby cakes.
Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today I'm actually dropping off my adopted son. He's misbehaving, so I had to leave him somewhere. That's not my apartment.
It's so funny because I called you my son.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
We don't need that much shrimp. We don't even cook 1 pound of shrimp.
Do a little haul when we get home.
Oh, okay.
Viewers.
I'm gonna go to jail for holding this camera.
Alright, so this is all the stuff that we got. I'm gonna review everything when we get back to the apartment, but we gotta run to the halal meat store because your boy only eats sabia. And yeah, so also a little bit of a side note, I don't really have a Sam's Club card, but I think half of the brown population uses the same trick that I'm about to use. So basically one of my friend's aunt has a card, and she gave it to all her friends, she gave it to all of her nephew's boys, and we're basically going to use her card. And I've never met the lady, but Sam's Club, if you're seeing this, you can turn the video off right now, but we're gonna try and finesse the system. So yeah. Alright guys, so I am finally back home and I have to put away all these groceries, but before I do that, I'm going to show you guys each thing that I got individually. Usually, this is pretty much a good amount of things that I buy on a weekly basis. Yeah, it's a different like variety of meats, different variety of like fruits, a couple other like bread types that I usually buy. A lot of the items we already had at the home because this is the first time I'm buying my groceries for this apartment. But nonetheless, I'm going to show you guys all the items. So, all right, so starting with the most important things first, we're gonna start off with the meats, all right, my favorite. So usually me and Jay, we usually get ground beef or like ribeye steak. I think we only had ribeye steak once or twice, but usually if we're feeling really good about like the week and we want to enjoy ourselves, we get a little bit of ribeye steak. So the primary meat sources that I've been eating are chicken breast. So I got 2 forms of it. I got the whole chicken breast, like really large ones, and then I got the boneless, like sliced up chicken breast. So this way it's easier. You can usually make like chicken 65 or things that have a lot of meat but in smaller pieces. Whereas this, I'm probably gonna make like a curry with it. We usually get ground beef. Now you'd probably think this is for keema, but usually Junaid, he likes to make either tacos or some type of like Hispanic like dish that he likes to eat. And then on days that we're lazy, it's easy to just make these patties. Super easy, just throw them on the pan, heat them up with some oil, you cook them. It's like an easy burger instead of having to go and buy like a burger from a store that's gonna prepare it really fried, you know what I mean? So this is just a way easier way to make it. So yeah, that's that. And then the most expensive thing is the salmon. So we don't eat a lot of fish, but we eat it here and there. Usually we'll eat more shrimp, and because I'm making the video, I thought I'd show you guys some type of like seafood. So these are primarily the protein sources that I make. This is usually good for 1 meal because it's 2 of us eating. Another meal, so 1, 2, 3. This is maybe 3 or 4 meals. So this is like a whole week's worth of groceries for protein. I forgot to mention another thing that we usually have in our fridge that we don't eat too often because it's not the healthiest, but if you want like a quick meal with like between 18 to 22 grams of protein and it only takes like 5 minutes to make, we have like these pre-made meals. This one is a chicken pot pie. It is plant-based because, you know, I only eat sabiha meat. And it's really good because it's not just, it doesn't taste disgusting, it tastes pretty good. There's a quick meal that you can eat, and these things are like what, maybe $5-6 a pop. I got these bananas. Let's hope it doesn't end up like these bananas. I'm freaking hoping it doesn't end up like these bananas because it would suck. Obviously, looking at these bananas, I always forget to eat the fruit. What the hell is this? That's freaking disgusting. If you guys like know what Lebanon is, that's pretty much, so we pretty much get our healthy fats from olive oil, Lebanon, cottage cheese, yogurt, and like milk. So avocados are definitely a really good source of like healthy fats. So this is the first time we bought them, and I know that I have to eat them really quick because avocados go bad way quicker than bananas. It's like I try to have a high protein diet because protein is extremely important when you're trying to build muscle, and that's what I'm trying to do. So keeping a variety of different protein sources is really important. We also have like a whole stash of just beans. How many beans? How many beans do we have, bro? Like the variety of beans?
Great Northern beans, chili beans, which are also called red beans, baked beans, but that's a way to prepare the beans.
Refried beans.
Refried beans.
Yeah. What he said.
Black beans.
Black beans. So we literally have a whole bunch of beans because sometimes when you don't have too much meat, or if you're making ground beef, you can always mix it with like beans and stuff. And it's just in my old apartment, I never really knew how to cook for myself, and I'll just make straight up seasoned chicken breast and rice, and I got sick really fast because sick as in like I just wasn't getting the right nutrients. So before I end off today's video, I want to share a little bit of the things that were said in today's khutbah. Today is Friday as I'm filming this, and I think I'm going to upload this video tomorrow. But one of my good friends, Zuhair, who is a former MSA president of UTD, he gave the khutbah, he gave this speech, and something that he said at the end of the speech really stuck out to me. I think the quote was something along the lines that was, you cannot have Allah in your life tomorrow if you don't have him in your life today. And I took that in two ways, and one of them that he explained, he basically said that tomorrow being the akhirah and today being this dunya, you cannot have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your akhirah if you don't have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your dunya. And the second thing of how I kind of interpreted that in my mind was, in order for consistency to be consistent, and in order for your habits to be consistent, you have to have them today in order for them to be tomorrow. So instead of telling yourself, oh, I'm going to start praying more on time tomorrow, or I'm going to start reading my Quran tomorrow, let me start doing it today. You know, and I think that's something so great, and it holds so much weight in all of our lives, and something that we can all learn from. So I kind of wanted to end the video off on that note. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching and making the end of the video. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video.